What's up, bud?
Hey, buddy, how are you? Yeah. I like it. I like that you're finally picking up on the vibes of the pod.
Well, I just figure one of us has to do it. And you already, yeah. After waiting 25 minutes for you to figure out your microphone, I figured you already popped the top on yours.
100%. Oh, I have podcast feedback for you.
Oh, yeah. From you or from a listener?
Listener.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
I'm sure. Feedback is a gift.
Her feedback is that the person who mixes the pod sucks at leveling the audio. And from one podcast to the next week, all of a sudden it was like triple the volume.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I got that feedback from somebody else, too.
It was a third of the volume. It was less.
I got that feedback from someone, too.
So if you could level, it's just a decibel number. Just level it to the same decibel.
Yeah, if you could not change any of your settings ever week to week, that would also fix the problem.
That seems unlikely.
Yeah, because I literally touch nothing. Before I forget, I need to throw something in here for the pod, for our listeners.
Okay.
This episode that we're recording now should be out within the next week. So this will be a recent episode playing. We'll have two more after this one coming out. You already touched your microphone. Thank you.
It was I hit it, actually. It wasn't.
Yeah, cheers to that.
But there's a different reason sometimes.
Hey, cheers to that.
Cheers. I didn't mean to.
So this episode...
I'm still getting situated.
Yeah, no, clearly. This episode will be out this week.
Okay.
We'll have two more after this.
Right.
And then for our listeners, John and I are going to be taking the month of October off. John will be getting back from a trip, celebrating a big day. I'm going on a trip. We'll be gone for almost 2 weeks. And then I have some friends actually coming into town from out of town. So, life is going to happen. So, thank you to everyone who's continuously listened to us. We would encourage you and would love if you went back and listened to some of our previous episodes during the little month hiatus that we're going to be on.
I don't care if you listen to the previous episodes. The only me cares about that. It doesn't do anything for us.
That is true. I don't care if you listen to the episodes, but if you get bored, just put our YouTube videos on repeat.
Yeah, well, at places that you don't live.
Correct. And then just make sure you like it.
Go to other places. And
go to an internet cafe.
Wherever there's internet that's not yours.
Right.
And log in to our YouTube channel for us and hit play.
All the computers in the back of your work. Not yours.
Create
or mine.
your own YouTube
yours
accounts.
As in the listeners.
And like and subscribe on all of them.
Yes, please. But we will be back in November with fresh episodes. So, but for now, we got 3 more coming before we take our little break.
Yep.
But for this episode specifically, because of the timing and because of something you and I have been talking about all day, this time of year for me personally is the best time of year. And there's a lot of factors. The weather's changing. Autumn is around the corner. Holiday seasons are coming up soon. Although that does not define the best time of year for me, given what I do for a living.
Sure.
But it's festive. But most importantly, football's here.
Yeah.
And football's back. It's back, baby. And for the first time all season today, I heard the magical phrase, "It is the witching hour."
Oh, I love the Red Zone channel.
7 hours, nonstop, commercial-free football. And that makes my heart happy. But even more so, obviously we've both done fantasy for a long time.
Yep.
And I actually didn't. Last year I took the whole year off. No fantasy, no gambling, nothing. And
you
this
didn't gamble
year...
last year?
No.
Huh.
Nope. I was good. I was good last year.
Okay.
But as a result, kind of the downside was I felt a little disconnected from football more so than I had been in years before, right?
Sure.
So this year, you and I are part of a little pool. And I say little, I'm understating it.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting arrested, so we're not going to say anything more about that.
No, we're not. But what it has done is
it's a free pool.
It has created a lot of excitement already week 1 for me. And I think for you, going into the last game of week 1, you are tied for first for the week, which is awesome. I'm sitting at third with a good chance of coming in second,
Yep.
which I'm happy about. And it's been exciting. So, I mean, we're 15 out of 16 games into the season. How's it been so far, man? What do you think this year's going to look like? I know you're excited about your Cowboys after tonight's performance.
Yeah.
But like, what are you thinking this year?
Okay. So similar to you, I took a break. I think 3 years, no fantasy. And last year I jumped back in with one league, and this year 2, right? So I've got a keeper league and an auction league. And I would never do, like, if you even called me like, hey, just for fun, do this like snake draft, I would never do it. I have no interest in the regular fantasy league, the office league. But like, if it's got a little more to it, I have a little interest, right? And I did not give up gambling. I like gambling on games, and like within reason, man. I think I set aside like $250 a year, but I'm not like 1,000. I don't have that money on games, right? But so this year, I'm in first place of 90 people right now. I had a good week. It was good. I think I won 12 of 15. Yeah. So pretty fun, and enjoying the, like, I don't know, just the part of that just feels cool to do.
Yeah.
I don't know, nifty.
I mean, there's a very good chance that you'll finish top 2 this week.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, I think there's no chance I don't, right?
There's a small chance. There's a small chance. So basically what happens is you and the person you're tied with, obviously, if you guys don't pick, no matter what happens, no matter what you pick, one of you will finish second, right?
Right.
And if I pick the opposite of whoever finishes second, I'm tied with that person. And then if I win the tiebreaker, then I can finish second. That person finishes third. It's a slim chance.
No,
There's a lot of factors.
But
It's
I
a
was
slim
thinking
chance.
about this. We're not supposed to like coerce or do anything.
Are we not?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah.
But we can, right?
Well,
I mean,
so
ostensibly.
basically, here's my approach. My approach is I need to make sure I don't. If both of you take the same pick, I have to pick opposite. That's the only thing I can do. And then hope that I am right and you're wrong.
But
both
let's
of you.
assume me and D, we're gonna call him D,
Yeah.
do opposite picks.
Right. One of you will win. The other one will finish second. Right.
Right, but if you pick with me,
Then I will
Then you
tie
guarantee-
second place. Then I tie second
but
place.
you guarantee one of us gets second.
Correct. So basically, yes.
So you should
because,
do that.
Well, sure. I mean, that is ultimately my strategy is I need to see what you guys pick because you need to see what D picks, right? Because at the end of the day,
But I'm not gonna do that. I'm in first. I'm gonna just take my pick.
well, you're both tied for first.
I know what this is my name first, so I'm in first.
Yeah, but you're but here's the thing. Let's say you guys both pick Buffalo, okay? And I pick Buffalo. I have no chance of finishing in top 2 because we either all win or we all lose, but the positions don't change. For me, it doesn't matter. So if you guys both pick Buffalo, I have to pick the Jets. Okay, so let's play that scenario out. You guys both pick Buffalo. Buffalo wins, right? I'm out. It doesn't matter because you both got a point, I got 0, and I'm in third. If you guys both pick Buffalo and I pick the Jets, and Buffalo wins, then it goes to a tiebreaker. Whoever is closest to a tiebreaker finishes first. The other person finishes second. Done deal. However, if you guys both pick Buffalo and I pick the Jets, and the Jets win, then we have a 3-way finish for first, and it goes to the tiebreaker for the first 2 spots. Okay, that's that scenario. Scenario number 2 is, just for a hypothetical, D picks Buffalo, you pick the Jets. I need to pick an educated pick on who I think is going to win. Because if I pick Buffalo and Buffalo does win, then me and you are tied for second. And then it comes to the tiebreaker. If I pick the Jets and Buffalo wins, I don't have a chance of finishing second. Because I don't gain a point, you don't gain a point, but Deep gains a point, so it's first, second, third. So the craziest scenario is we have a 3-way finish for first, and it literally comes down to a tiebreaker to determine spots 1, 2, and 3. But we could coerce. The only challenge is the unknown is, for me, part of it is I need to make sure I pick the winning team more so than you do. You need to make sure you either go for the winning team approach or you go with whatever he picks approach. So you're either going to bet on who's going to win, slash opposite of whatever they pick, or you play the tiebreaker. And I need to, in a way, I need to be strategic because, like, as much as I want you to finish first or second, and I do, I would also like to finish second. So I have to be a little selfish there and be a little strategic.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you can ever see what I picked because it doesn't show that. And the reason is everything you just said.
Either way, the cool thing is that first weekend, you've already got a win. Most likely, you're going to have a win. Very small chance. I'm like that playoff team that needs like 3 teams to lose, and I need to win, and there needs to be like no clouds in the sky.
It's not that great. You need to get the game right, and you need to get the number closest. That's all you need to do.
But if
someone else is losing.
But if we all pick the same, I don't win. So that's the one thing I can't do.
Of course.
Right. And yeah. So anyway, it'll be interesting. It'll be exciting. It's really fun. Again, what it's done is it's invigorated my excitement for football.
Yep.
It's made me hate point spreads so much. Half a point can go fuck itself. Okay. Yeah. Whoever came up with half points, Washington, half point, missed out.
Yep.
Patriots, half point, missed out. It's like, I hate half points.
But do you want to know something just interesting to think about? So did you make any fantasy bets like outside of this? Did you make any?
No, this is all I'm doing.
Okay. So I made a couple, of my random parlays, right? That didn't work out.
Yeah.
If I would have just bet on every game
that you picked,
I would have crushed today. I would have made so much money.
You would have been 13-2 or 12-3 or 12-3.
I would have crushed it.
Yeah.
So that was an error on my part. I made a tactical error.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hindsight's 20/20.
Sure.
Right? You never know. When I was going through my picks, I was looking at it, and one of the things I kept thinking of is I picked a lot of road teams not to win, but to cover.
Yeah.
And like, this never happens. Like, this is a lopsided pick for me. And then I'm watching Red Zone, and the announcer's like, this is the first time in a long time the majority of road teams have won their games. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that worked out. Right? There's like 5 new head coaches this year. All of them lost. There's like 5 new starting quarterbacks. All of them lost. Like, it's been a crazy start so far. Season started with a bang. My boys went into Kansas City and did their business. That was exciting.
Did you have the pick?
Yeah, of course I did. Plus, I had them plus 6.5. But I'm excited that they won. That's even better.
Oh, me too. I had the pick and they won. I thought. Yeah. I think they're overhyped, but
I don't.
They are.
I don't.
But I think you could be 10-7, and that's fantastic.
I think I understand why you might think they're overhyped, and I don't necessarily. I wouldn't say you're silly for thinking that, but I think what a lot of people don't remember, because it is a new season, is that they finished the last 10 games of last year 8-2.
Yeah.
And they were the second best team in turnovers, meaning giving the ball away. Actually, they were the best team in giving the ball away on offense.
Yeah.
The Giants were second. So, like, they've got... Listen, Dan Campbell has made Jared Goff look like a fucking Pro Bowler.
Totally.
And that is impressive. The defense is stacked. Our offense is young. Aiden Christensen is a stud at end. So I'm excited for this year, and I think ultimately we have a great chance of winning our division because, Minnesota, as they showed today, I don't think they're going to be very strong this year. Chicago won't be strong for a while. Green Bay played lights out, but I think they played Chicago, so we'll see how that looks.
Yeah. But
that was Thursday. Fast forward to Sunday, your boys look dominant tonight.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because the Giants are just bad or, they were a playoff team last year. They won a playoff game. But your boys look good tonight.
Yeah. Well, similar to what you just said about the Lions, only 2 teams in the NFL have won 12 games last 2 years. It's us and the Chiefs. The Cowboys have been very good the last 2 years. They just, like always, kind of can't put it together in the playoffs, and they run into that buzzsaw called San Francisco.
Who looked dominant as well.
Excellent today.
Yeah.
Just fantastic. But yeah, I mean, our defense is, top 1 or 2 in the league, and they looked like it. They're fantastic.
Yeah, they looked really good. I'm actually also really excited for tomorrow's game because I'm a big Buffalo fan. I mean, I just like Josh Allen a lot. Mm-hmm. However, there's a part of me, and as much as I don't like Aaron Rodgers for many reasons, including the fact that he was a Packer forever, I kind of view the Jets as like the AFC version of the Niners. Stacked on defense, solid offense, solid coaching. Just get the job done. Don't make mistakes. So, I don't know.
I think that is the most ridiculous comp you've ever tried in your life. You went with the AFC version of the Niners. The Jets have never won anything. But I think probably Miami wins that division and maybe the Patriots. I think the Jets come in 4th.
You think the Patriots are going to do better than Buffalo?
Yeah, I don't think the Bills are good this year. They have no real great players other than Josh Allen. They don't. Gabe Davis, an old Steph Diggs. What do they have? Okay. They have no blue chippers. They're out.
Who do the Patriots have?
The league changes.
A washed up Zeke who fumbled already in his first game as a Patriot.
We're not making that bet on Zeke.
A 30-year quarterback and no wide receivers and no defense. Who do they have?
Not great. They do have a wide receiver.
A wide receiver.
Oh, I just kicked my camera.
Yeah, you did. Fun.
Yeah. It went. Hey, buddy. Came back.
That's good. I can't wait to see that in editing.
I think you'll be surprised when Buffalo comes in 3rd.
Okay. Well, so here's the thing. This is week 1. We've seen the majority of the games played.
Yep.
Who's in the Super Bowl? We're going to revisit this in like 6 months. We'll see.
The Super Bowl is the Dallas Cowboys.
Are you picking from your heart or are you picking from... Yes. Okay, the answer is just yes.
The Dallas Cowboys against the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh. That would be a good Super Bowl.
And I think Miami plays Cleveland in the AFC Championship.
Cleveland looked good today.
I've had Cleveland. I got them all season.
When is the last time that both Ohio teams had a chance of actually being really good?
Well, Cleveland's never won their division. It's never happened.
Yeah, and to be fair, even the Bengals got whooped today. I think they're going to be a solid contender.
The Bengals are fine. They just, no one had played in the preseason. But the Browns, are good. I think Deshaun looks terrible still. But that's not shocking. I mean, I think his career's over, but we'll see how it unfolds.
So my pick is going to be the Niners. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to get over the hump this year and make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, they would have last year, too, if Brock Purdy didn't remove his right arm in the game. Do you remember that moment where Kittle walks up to him and was like, can you throw with your left hand? And he's like, no. He's like, fuck. So good. I love Kittle. Can't you just... I don't understand how hard quarterbacking is. Just throw with your left hand, guy.
Yeah, Kittle's great. I think it's going to be the Niners. I want to see Niners Bills. I think that would be a really fun game. It also gives me
gonna be good.
It also gives me some flashback memories of like way back, Bills losing 6 straight. To the Niners. But I think it's going to be Niners Jets, and I hate the fact that I'm fucking saying that. I think it's going to be Niners Jets. I think it will be.
I don't think either team is very good. What do you think is good about the Bills aside from Josh Allen plays for them?
Apparently, the last few years, that's all they've needed is Josh Allen playing for them.
No, I mean, they've had some blue chippers, but they don't have any left. Like,
they'll be good.
You just criticize a team with no wide receivers. Like, I guess Steph Diggs is still fine. Gabe Davis is fine. Like, but look at that defense. Who gets to the quarterback on that team? Leonard Floyd? Like, who does anything for them?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I still have faith in the Bills. I want to see them win. I think they're going to be a good team.
Oh, I don't think so.
We'll see.
Hey,
I mean, they still have Von Miller, so that's a thing.
I think both those teams are mediocre, and one of them's going to win. I mean, one of them's going to be 1-0.
Skinny fries.